Hello Virgo, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the 2-penny oracle that I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Virgo for the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. What messages are here for Virgo for the next 2 weeks? What does Virgo need to know at this time? So one card has already fallen out. We'll use that, and I'll just pick one more. That one, and let's see what you get. Adhesiveness. Oh, that's lovely. That's, loyalty and being, it's about good friendship. It's sort of depicted here by dogs, which are a good depiction of loyalty and staying, being by your side. So that's lovely. Oh my gosh, and you forgot matrimony. Oh, that's very romantic now, isn't it? It's finding, this is about, there you go, mahogany, married matrimony. So it's about sort of a firm friendship, at least. It's finding something that really works for you, and or perhaps for many of you it is a relationship, and this is something that can go the long haul. This is something about commitment and true dedication to one another. That's really lovely energies to start with, but let's see where the rest of the reading goes. So let's see what's on the cards for Virgo for the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. What messages are here for Virgo for the next 2 weeks? What does Virgo need to know at this time? So this is the 5-cent tarot that I'm using today. And I'll put down an 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you, where you are in your current situation. The next 2 cards highlight the challenges that you face at this time. And the following 2 cards offer you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the last 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this time period. So let's see what you get. Queen of Needles and the Wheel of Fortune. With your challenge being the Knight of Buttons and the Page of Matches. You have the 4 of Needles and Temperance as your guidance, and you move towards the World, and the 5 of Needles with Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So as you can see, Judgment's depicted here by the butterfly, which has hatched from the cocoon, and they're the little caterpillars. So this is really about an awakening, or sort of rising up as someone new, someone better. So that's lovely energy to have at the bottom of the deck. And especially like after with the Queen of Needles, this depicts someone who is very logical. This is someone in an independent situation. Someone, the Queen of Needles is someone who may have suffered some loss or heartache, and through that has used that experience to gain wisdom, insight, and may seem somewhat detached on an emotional level, but certainly level-headed with a head in the clouds. This is the sort of person that makes very good decisions. But I get a sense today is more about, if for many of you, you've been independent on your own for a long time, and with the Wheel of Fortune, this is about to change. This independence is about to change, and you sort of form an attachment. That's just the sense I get from the cards today. So from pretty much being independent, single, things change, luck changes, events around you pull you into a new situation. And this is also sort of echoed in the Judgment, that change, that transformation. You suddenly realize that there's an attachment, something that you can be loyal to, whether that's another person or as it's a general reading, we sort of look at it generally, so it's not necessarily a relationship, but it could be a relationship with work or an endeavor as well, or a place, even finding the right place, the right location. But there's a change of events here with the Wheel of Fortune, where you begin. And your challenge is to work with this change, to be prepared to put in a lot of time, energy, and focus in order to make the most of this. And to be willing to see this change as a sense of adventure. This is depicted in the Page of Matches, a willingness to learn and follow your passion. And so your challenge is sort of quite well balanced. You've got deliberation, hard work on a practical level, but you've also got the matches, or the wands, which is about your passion and your interest and your willpower. So it's sort of balancing those two to sort of take this surge of interest, this perhaps the spark of connection, and work with it in a very practical and dogged way, sort of very loyal way. And the Four of Needles shows, as a guidance card, it sort of shows you're going to be leaving a time of strife and worry. Seeing things from a different perspective. So you lay down to rest all the strife and the discord that you may have dealt with in the past, and you find that sense of balance, which is depicted in the Temperance card. Again, as I said, this is about balancing, the spark of passion, the connection, with practicality, with everyday, the magic of every day, in order to make it a long-lasting and durable, long-lasting and fulfilling connection. So Temperance is about not moderation, balance, but it's also sort of depicts coming together of two opposites in a wonderful way of chemistry, in order to make a whole thing. So again, sort of, to me, it speaks of this a meaningful connection here, and it brings you to a success with the world. This is a card of stepping into a new phase, And again, that sort of links in with your card at the bottom of the deck, the Judgment card, that new phase, that rebirth, that reawakening. So with this passionate connection, which if you're able to use it, sort of work with it slow it down, make it mundane and work with it on a practical, earthly based dedication, you can find that this is a connection that is meaningful and almost magical in the chemistry. And you step into this wonderful new phase, a new beginning, and something to celebrate with that. So, this is a lovely success card to have at the end of your spread. But with this new beginning, with this new role, with this new potentially long-lasting and strong connection, you will find that you have some difficulties. The Five of Needles brings in, so this new role, this new phase brings in its own discord, which you'll be moving towards, and you'll be needing to negotiate. So although on the whole it's really very positive, but it does come with discord on the horizon. And you'll be able to tap into that level-headed discernment that shows you have at the beginning here. You'll be needing to reconnect with that logical side in order to deal with that. But overall, this sort of shows a good, strong bond forming, where that talks of loyalty and longevity, that you will be able to negotiate difficulties as they arise. But this is all part of moving from one phase into another. And this is almost like fate. It's meant to be. You've got the Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World in your spread, and even Temperance. So it's quite a profound period, really. This is a big change for you, and something that is potentially very fulfilling and has a good connection. It sort of taps into your passion, and if worked with in a focused and dedicated fashion, this could be something that brings growth and abundance to your life, but it is going to have some difficulties as well. So there you have it, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you, and if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.